What's up, guys? Enos here again today, bringing you guys another Black Ops 3 video. And today, as I promised last week, I'm going to have the VMP gun review, let you guys know what I think. And I'm gonna be honest with you. At first, I was not too big of a fan of this gun. I felt like it was somewhat of a pea shooter, to be honest with you. It kicked a whole lot. You know, I don't know. I just was not a fan of this gun. But the more I play with it and the more attachments I unlock, the more I like this gun. Like, this is probably, I don't know if I'd put it above the Pharaoh for me, but it's pretty close. It depends on what map I'm playing, I suppose. I do find that if you can remember that this gun has mostly vertical recoil, you're going to be able to do well with it. You just have to understand that it has a lot of vertical recoil. So on the recoil side of things, it does kick a little bit more than guns like the Pharaoh or the Razorback, probably more than the Cuda, to be honest with you. The Cuda has more like horizontal recoil. But vertical-wise, honestly, I think that probably the only sub that kicks more than this one vertically would be the Vesper. And that's just because it has an ungodly fire rate. But this gun does have a pretty fantastic fire rate. I mean, it's not amazing by any means. It's not, you know, the Vesper, obviously. But if I had to guess, I would say it's probably third place out of the submachine guns for fire rate, if not a close second with the Weevil. This gun is a very quick shooting gun. You can unload all 40 shots in the clip in probably about 6-7 seconds. No, not 6-7, probably about 3 to 4 seconds. And probably cut that down to about 2 to 3 with rapid fire, which I would not recommend putting on this weapon. But we'll get into that later. Damage wise, it's going to take you about 4 to 6 shots to kill. It's going to be mostly 4 to 5 if you use it the way you're supposed to. If you're going to try to take on long range gunfights with this thing, you're going to be looking at 6+ easy. But in its usable range, you're going to be looking at 4 to 5, probably 5 most of the time. That would be my guess, probably 5. But with range comes the ability to slap on long barrel, and I have never seen a gun change this drastically when you put on one attachment. Long barrel makes this gun go from absolute garbage to probably the best submachine gun in the game. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's probably the best all-around submachine gun in the game. It's fantastic for somebody who likes to push and slay like I do. It is great. I don't know why it works so well with the, I don't know, the range is not that great. Without long barrel, like, the range is actually pretty poor. I'm not gonna lie, it is not as good as some of the other submachine guns. But when you put long barrel on this thing, it's just outrageous how much it helps. I mean, it seems like it almost triples your range. I know it's not supposed to. The coded game stats say that long barrel only increases submachine gun range by 30%. I think I said 13 in the Pharaoh video, but I misspoke. It's 30%. And watch these kids get decimated right here. This is great. Oh, got an assist. Oh, let's reload. And 1, 2, 3. Oh no, ran out of bullets, and I died. But that was still a nice little 3-piece there. But anyway, the long barrel attachment makes this gun absolutely worthwhile. Now, in this gameplay, I am running the, BOA side or something like, I can't remember. Whatever side it is that lights up blue when you look at a teammate, red when you look at an enemy. I'm going to not advise you using optics on this weapon. I don't feel it's necessary. I think you're taking up an extra slot or extra point in your pick 10 that you could use for something else like perks or grenades or something, something useful. But the iron sights on this are actually pretty clear, and if you can manage the recoil, you can really do work with the iron sights even at longer ranges. It's not hard to do. But besides long barrel, The only two other attachments I think that are anywhere close to needed to run on this is quick draw, obviously, because you want to run quick draw on just about every one of your guns, if not all of your guns. There are very few that I would say don't run quick draw on, maybe not even any, I don't know, but I would recommend foregrip. Now if you can manage the recoil on this, if you can learn to handle the recoil, go for it. That's just another spot, that's actually going to be two spots because you don't have to use primary gunfighter, but I prefer having foregrip on here for the longer range engagements just in case. You could also try a laser sight because the hip fire on this gun does seem a little bit better than some of the other submachine guns. It seems a little better than the Pharaoh, a little better than the Razorback, maybe not the Weevil, but definitely better than those other two, and probably better than the Cuda too in my mind. But you could try a laser sight maybe instead of the foregrip. That's up to you guys, but that's my thoughts on the VMP. It's really a fantastic weapon if you put the right attachments on it, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. Go try out the VMP, and we'll see you next time, guys. Peace.